Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of May. So let's see what is coming in for you. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the Hanged Man, patience and perspective. It may be that some things are taking longer than you think, or it may require a little bit of extra time. So it's really saying, and if there's any moments of pause or things are feeling like they're stagnating or things are feeling delayed or this is really having the patience like this beautiful praying mantis to kind of just go, okay, there's a new perspective that can be had here. And so let's see what that is, because it feels like the words I'm being given is this is a gift from the universe, this new perspective that's coming through. So sometimes it's the gift of time. You've been gifted time and it's kind of like, so what are we going to do with this gift of time that's coming in? Interesting. All right. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Sagittarius. So it's one of those things that sometimes you're kind of expecting this to happen. You've got your daily routine and you want this to happen, that to happen by this time. And then it doesn't. And it's kind of like there's something else. There's a new message that's coming through. What's shifting and changing? Cup 10 Pluto Pisces. Very nice. This is your happiness can be transformed in some way, shape or form. Something in your life is undergoing a very Plutonian energy here, which is transformation, birth, death, rebirth. So it always does need time, but it could be deeply emotional energy, some feelings, but it's kind of saying whether this is, there's just some emotions that can definitely. It's a really nice feeling I'm getting here, Sagittarius. It almost feels like I'm trying to, with Pluto, it's such an underlying kind of like low note not in a bad way, but just like a low frequency, that it's kind of like there's like a hum underneath everything, like a sort of subtle energy underneath everything. And it's like this sense that it feels like just this happiness, like if I had to describe, it could come in and it might only be one thing that's really like being transformed and making you happy, but it's kind of like it's really can overtake your world and create like a more space in your world, if that's the right way to describe it. Like the effect of it could be bigger than what you're thinking. So yeah, very nice. So the gift of time is coming in and the result of that is transformation of happiness. So very nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. You're definitely going to get this Hanged Man energy, which is, okay. It's reversed though. So let's see. Am I holding the whole deck up reversed? I feel like this is right. So when this moment of enlightenment comes through with the Hanged Man, then you will know. So let's see what is. So Sagittarius, we'll see what else is coming through. Just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view, a bigger picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Sagittarius. Just as per usual, trust your intuition. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. And let's see what else is coming through for you. The Six of Cups, the Five of Swords. You are turning up as the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. You're going to be really strongly guided here, I'm seeing. There's something new and unexpected that's on offer, or that you are offering the world and opening up your heart to. And it's not quite clear. And it might be when it does become clear, it's like and it's like, now I understand the path, the direction I'm being drawn towards here. And it's going to potentially cause a little bit of conflict at first. It might be like, oh, I can't do that. Or somebody else was like, I wasn't expecting you to do that. But yeah, I feel like there's this strong sense of feeling really called or drawn into a particular direction. So let's see, Sagittarius. Oh, we got the Sun. Very nice. Clarity does come after that, the gift of time. So very nice. Oh, the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Okay, as an outcome coming through. Oh, hold on. I feel like that's the outcome. So we're missing hopes. I want to pull a card for that. Six of Swords. Okay, we're doing things a little bit differently, and it might be just that that's something that comes in. You know, I read everything into the way the cards come out as well. And I could have pulled one of them down, but it just didn't feel like the right thing to do. So it's with the High Priestess as the result, a little bit of luck and synchronicity could come your way, but also really, really trust your intuition with this. So I think that there's going to be some illuminating and enlightening moments with the Hanged Man reversed. We can see the beautiful golden orb around the person's head, and this is kind of like you've got both luminaries here, the sun and the star coming in, so the lights are turning on with something. It's like a light bulb moment. The Hanged Man's hanging around having a think, and then suddenly boing, the light bulb comes in. So it's like the moment of clarity, inspiration, a moment of like aha. But yeah, it's like this sort of light bulb moment that comes through a passage of time. So it really is, like I said, and then crossed by the Six of Pentacles. So it may feel a little bit like it tips the balance with everything. It puts everything out of balance, the light bulb moment. It's like okay. So that's also okay. And it might feel like, okay, do I have enough? You know, it might be the question of, right now I've had this light bulb moment, or this realization or moment of enlightenment, whatever you want to describe it or see it as, however you experience it. Then it's like, how am I going to do that? Because I've got this crossed by the Six of Pentacles, which feels like this is going to put everything out of balance. But also, do I have enough time, effort, energy, resources? Do I have even anything to give to this? So it's kind of like a big question of like, brilliance, and then how. So that's why you've got the Seven of Cups, which is, we can see the vision is still forming. It's all clouded. There's options in front of you in your conscious mind. Going, okay, what are the options in front of me here that are going to feel the best? Because it is the Seven of Cups, like major reevaluation of how you're feeling about something. But the picture's not necessarily clear. It's still forming. So how is that going to happen? But nonetheless, you are at the base. What's happening deep down is the Star card. You are being so divinely guided here into the future. And so perhaps even feeling more hopeful, even though it feels like this is kind of like, I don't know how this is going to happen, or it feels like an impossible task or something like that. But it just feels so right. It's like a really interesting kind of feeling that I'm getting here when I'm tuning into it. So the Star card, like I said, these moments of illumination that are coming through, really quite fascinating. In the recent past, we have the card of the past, the Six of Cups. So you've been dealing a lot with past energies, like past memories, past people, a lot of old emotions. And this has been a question of trying to rebalance some of those energies and those emotions that are coming through. So that was something that's come through with the past. But in the near future, like I said, we got the Five of Swords. This is conflict, like conflict inside your mind, like conflicted. I feel really called to do this, but yet the vision's not clear. I don't know exactly how that's going to work and how that's going to happen. So it may even cause a conflict. Like I said, if you explain this to somebody, this is my aha moment, you might be met with resistance, and that's just their own limited forms of thinking that's coming through with it. So it's kind of like a stroke of genius comes through, or this, whatever it is, this enlightening moment. And it's one of those things that feels so clear and right for you, but other people might not get it at first. So it's kind of revolutionary even if it's on a personal level of revolutionizing and transforming your happiness and where you're being guided, or bringing in more happiness in your life. That's something that's coming through with it. But I keep getting this sense of it's not going to be understood by everybody at first, like most revolutionary things are. It takes a little while for everyone to catch up with it. So you're presenting as the Ace of Pentacles, though. So this is you in the deck. This could be the new thing you want to bring in, could be, something on the material realm. So this could be, I want to start my own business. I've got a brilliant new side hustle. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to move. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to move house. I'm going to start a new health regime. There's something new on the material realm that you are ready to start and launch into. You're being so guided to do that. And so the new path has opened up. And once you see it, because you're going to with the star and the sun here, it's like, I just want to walk through that path. And so interestingly, you've got as energy surrounding you the Page of Cups. So A little bit of emotional drama with the Page of Cups, but lots of messages coming to you perhaps from loved ones or a loved one, or about something that you are ready to open your heart up to. So this could be, you know, an unexpected offer of some sort that's coming in, or offering, or this could be you offering, like we said, unexpectedly, like, okay, this is my new idea, this is my new offering. Yeah, so it's just new, fresh energy with the Page of Cups. This could be, you know, just a message for your heart coming in. It can come in so many different forms. It could be somebody telling you they love you, or they really like your work, or it could be somebody saying sorry. So it can come in so many different ways. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of unexpected message from your heart coming in with that, or for your heart, I should say, by either or. So, yeah, hopes and fears. We've got the Six of Swords. This is kind of wanting to move on from the drama. We can see that, you know, there's a little bit of wavy water around this Page of Cups. So there's been a bit of emotional drama, or some emotions that have kind of been rocking the boat a little bit in some way. And this Six of Swords is like, you know, I'm moving away from the drama into clear water. So finding peace with the situation, transitioning and moving on, and could quite literally be moving, making a move of some sort. So yeah, interesting. So we have as the outcome the High Priestess, which is, like I said, Lady Luck. Your intuition is coming in, and the Ten of Wands. So it very much is dedicating yourself to something or someone. The Ten of Wands is the hard work that's been intuitively, you've intuited something here, got the aha moment, and it's like, I'm ready to put in the hard work that's required here. So I think with the High Priestess around, she's really guiding you to, yeah, put in that work. It's very, they're saying this has got a lot to do with Saturn in Pisces and Neptune. Saturn and Neptune in Pisces energy. I mean, you are crowned by the Pluto Pisces. So those energies are being transformed. There's something that you're going to want to really work on here. But the High Priestess is kind of like a bit of a protective energy. Like I said, it's lucky. It can bring synchronicities to you. So, but just really trust your intuition, because you're getting it. Other people might not necessarily get it, because this is you following your dream or following that feeling here with the Knight of Cups, and you're offering it to other people, and they kind of got their arms crossed going, what is this? I don't understand this new path that you're following. You've listened to your heart here, and you're kind of going down this new path, and expect to meet some resistance with the choices that you're making here. It doesn't mean it's the wrong choice. That's the thing. You're getting very clear messages that it is the right choice, but just other people might not get it at first, because it's kind of quite different or revolutionary in some way. And it's got these real emotional kind of roots to it. So how you're feeling could be really transformed. So it could be that you want to move out of an area of your life where you're feeling like you're disillusioned or restless or bored, or it's like I'm on the search for something deeper. So it really could feel a little bit like the search for the Holy Grail almost for some of you. But yeah, as an overall energy, the Sun card, this is fantastic energy, breakthrough, happiness, clarity, revitalization. The aha moment, I think, is kind of giving you that energy. It feels like this is the inner child breaking through. There's new opportunities coming in. And so it really feels like, you know, I'm off on this, I'm following this path here, and I have to just trust where I'm going that feels right for me. So yeah, the Sun card, it really feels like there's a part of you. That's the energy I got at the beginning. It felt like this sort of circle of energy that feels revitalized, and it's bringing happiness into your world. If that's kind of the most simplest way of explaining the feeling I was getting. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Sagittarius. Let's pull an affirmation card. So it's going to be really important to trust yourself with this process, to really trust your intuitive messages. We've got life supports me. I feel like there's another one coming out after this. Life created me to be fulfilled. That's, you're on the search for this. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Beautiful. So it feels like you're almost like heading off on a quest of some sort. So let's see, what is the affirmation card for Sagittarius coming in? It's this one. And we also have this, which is actually really beautiful. It feels like potentially something deep inside is going through a healing process with this, because it says, I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. Beautiful. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. And that's what this Six of Swords does. It wants to move on from the emotions, the conflicts, the what's been stirred up, and find peace with it, and to be able to move forward. So I feel like that's got a lot to do with some of that South Node emotional energy, old karma that might have been stirred up throughout eclipse season that's ready to be healed and released. So let's pull a charm for you, Sagittarius. Ah, beautiful. Very Piscean energy of the mermaid coming through. So like I said, a lot of Pisces coming in with you. So you might even notice like Piscean type themes around, which is about oneness, creativity, mysticism, spirituality. You might be getting into some of those sort of things, connecting to anything along that sort of realm. I know it's pretty broad, but it might even be a Pisces around you that is like acting like a catalyst for some of these things. But the mermaid is the call of the siren, is what they're saying here. It's like always looks like she's holding like something very close to her heart as well. So it really feels very much like this is the calling. And with the mermaid energy, it's like mermaids are like mythical creatures that come from the sea, the ocean of life. But the sea can represent Neptunian energy of your soul, your spirituality, your connection to all of that. It's all things that are like kind of one. And it's hard to it's pretty intangible. It's hard to put your finger on it. So it's sort of like this mythical quest or mythical calling that's coming in here that might feel like there's a real sense of purpose to it, which is actually really nice. Sorry, Sagittarius, my alarm went off. But I was going to say, but it's close to your heart. It's something that you've potentially been dreaming of. Let yourself dream a little. Let yourself go into the world of imagination, the visionary energy, this is my vision for the future. It could be what is it that you're creating here? Allow yourself to go into those spaces, and that's what's guiding you. So, yeah, that's your reading. Beautiful. And, I feel like it's something that could bring a lot of happiness here or transform happiness. So that's your reading, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. Really, truly appreciate it because it helps with the growth of the channel as well. And if you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we are building and growing, the link for that is in the description box below. Love it if you check that out, and take care.